Emmanuel, God is with us. Emmanuel, God is with us. Today, I am so excited. I got a channel that I think that she's a fabulous, very experienced onion grower to do a grow out with me. So I have a partner in this onion growing out. I am a small garden, as you can see my little setup. Nothing to look like here, but I am an avid onion grower because onions will grow anywhere for anybody under any circumstances. And to prove that to you, now I'm going to link her seed starting method, which is much more refined than mine. Here's how I start my onions. See that? I drown them, and then I take them out the water. This will drain. This is the onions that come out of it. Okay? Yeah. We just had our rain. My onions drowned. So I didn't have to do it with out of my own pocket. But you see the onions that are started. I just throw them on top of the soil, and only the strong survive. But you guys, thankfully, I partnered with somebody who she babies her onions, and she has this wonderful video. I asked her permission for us to share each other's videos. She can share whichever of mine she wants to, and she can show her method. But this video that I'm going to link for you is called 250 Onions for $1. Now, to an onion grower like me, who probably each of these onions, by the time they survive and become grown, will cost $1. You know, I didn't buy any new setup. This is my old setup. I grow them around everything but peas. I either grow peas around everything or onions around everything. One of the two is always going to be there. Yeah. So, you see, I'm draining this out. She did say to get the soil nice and wet. I got that. I got that. And you see, there's no dead plants in there, long as I don't leave it in there. These are my onion starts from earlier. What survived me. I'm hoping to do a little better. I'd like to get 250 onions for whatever cost I can get once I learn how to do it. Those aren't ready to go out in the garden yet because I got to prepare the soil for the onions to grow well. I did that same baptism with these and these. Oh, the other thing, you guys, because I'm growing in a small space, I can't grow all my onions at one time because, as you see, I'm not a gardener who tends to stuff. So I have to grow a pinch here, a pinch there. So you see my onions at different growing points. The onions that I get started late in the year, like I started these late last year, are this year's starts. So a little bit at a time. How many onions have I got in there? I got nowhere near 200. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. I think. No, that's that one. Just 21. Underneath there, I started some more. So, but I think I got at least 21 good onions in there. Some of those others, I've been sprinkling onions in this pot more. So that's how I start my onions. It's because I'm in a very dry climate, and onions and carrots don't get enough moisture to get going, except for with this baptism method. And I can't cover them, so what I do is I put them in dark places. Like normally this is a dark place from this right here, but not right now. If onions start in here, like if they go to the top and they start in the water, I fish them out and plant them. Yeah, so it's not there's no way I can ever say that I'm getting onions for $1 out of my system, because I'm not caring for them like that. Maybe I'll do better with these batches. I think I knocked this batch over and the onions fell out because it was just like this one. So then I put some in here, and I put some in there, and I put some in here. All of that was in this pot. And if you look at this pot here, yeah. So when you go see the 250 onions for $1, you will see that anybody can grow onions. If you want to grow 250 onions for $1, you have to care more, do more. But if you want to grow onions, you can grow them. You see, I'm trying to show you that these onions have come out of the soil. They're on the surface here because they were soaked in water. Onions can take soaking. Well, some can. These are villatagami. So they're African onion from a rainforest. So they can take a lot of water. I grow some others that can take a ton of water as well. And that's the only reason why I survive. So you can't do this with any onions. And villatagami is a short day onion. But any onion that grows where there's a lot of rain normally, onions they grow in England and stuff like that, you can start them in a dry climate by just sowing them on the surface. You see how wet that soil is? It's wet. But see, there's onions sprouting. And you're like, well, it's not full of onions. I got onions, people. I planted seeds, I got onions. Some people bought seeds, planted them, they didn't get nothing. Okay? Do you see I got onions? Okay? I probably, that villatagami pack, I got 21 onions. It started with 500 seeds. I did not get 500 onions. I got 21. I could have got 250 if I'd followed the technique that I'm going to link to this video. But I got onions, and I'm happy about that. These onions might be the same. Yeah, those are villatagamis too. You can see that red color on them. I haven't perfected my technique, but I'm sharing it. And if you want to go see a technique from somebody who has a lot of growing space and they were able to perfect their technique, I have partnered with her for this onion growing season. One last thing about onion growing season. It's the same length for all of us. Doesn't matter what your zone is. She started in the house. I have to start in pots because if I plant the seeds in my garden, I wouldn't hardly get any onions to germinate because I don't have enough water normally. I know you're looking around now and you're like, I think you got enough water. This is just a short little thing. Onions need water consistently for as long as the time period is that they're growing, and then they have to be in soil that's conducive to onions, like I have in this pot. You can't just put onions any old kind of place. Look at this one, got a little bit too much water and it's tripping. You better find yourself some business and grow an onion. I don't have time for that, you know. Is this part of my onion? Oh no, that's something else. Okay, but in any event, so I only got maybe 30 onions out of a pack. Am I happy? Yeah. Now I'm trying to do better with these packs here. There's probably 100 onions in there, and I don't know how many are in there. Some of these packs didn't even give me that many onions. I'm not complaining. See there, I got onions and cabbage. Stops the squirrel from eating my cabbages when they're little. Otherwise, she'll just come and eat them all. She hates this corn cockle. I don't know what it is, but she won't touch food that's near these corn cockles. I paid a lot for these corn cockle seeds, but they like the way I grow food, and they're out competing everything. Other things are dying, not my corn cockles, not my marshmallow, and not my hollyhock, nor my cabbage. These lettuces are doing good. And see, I got onions growing in the pot with my cabbages, trying to deter the creatures from eating my food, so I'll get some food. So yeah, that's how I grow my onions. I grow my onions with everything at all times. I prefer to grow them in the big pots, but I ran out of big pots and I still had onion seeds, so I threw them in the little pots, and some onions came up. These onions are a couple of weeks old, so they grew really well with all this water. Those are lettuces, cabbages, and you see how my little trained squirrel is taking her pay in cabbage right now. She's tired of eating tulips. Yeah. So, oh well. And I put onion seeds in all this. Didn't get very many onions from whatever kind this was. But I got some onions. So, there's some there. I don't know what those are. I won't know until they come up. I grew white onions and I grew yellow onions. And lastly, I'm going to show you my last plantings of onions. I'm trying this. I just threw the onions in there with my tomatoes and peppers. These will be for next year's onions. I do my own sets. That way they don't go to seed on me. You know, because I'm growing them there. I got onions growing in there. Nothing's growing good in there. Got some other stuff going. Whatever. So that's my onions. See, I got some onions in there too. This is with my hot peppers. So this was my last planting, and you can see the hole in the dirt. That's because the rain went in the pot and exposed the pot. And oh, do I have? Let me see if I put onions over here. Oh, first thing I see. So this will be the Ville de Gammes for sure. And I think, because I don't see any blush. Oh yeah, there's the blush of color. These are blush colored onion. So then from the pack we got 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, probably 28. We're not getting to that 250 number, so anybody who's thinking that's gonna happen, nah. I gotta watch her video and learn how to care. 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, Landis lettuce, 34, 35, somewhere at 35, maybe 40, who knows. Am I happy with that? I'm ecstatic. Yeah, 40 from a package of 500 seeds. I'm grateful. I can try again next year, you know. I might let all these go to seed. Oh, my beets are doing good in here. And my tulips are coming up. Okay. I might let all these go to seeds, and I don't have to buy no onion seeds next year. I'm gonna eat some of these onions, so don't even think that's true. If I had 250 onions, I would for sure let 100 go to seed So then I wouldn't have to buy any more onion. I could use my own seed. So I would for sure do it. Maybe I'll have so many that I can do it. I'd want at least 50 so that I got some good, viable seed going forward. I can only dream about having enough to get my own seed. Because if I grew it for seed, I could eat the leaves as, fresh onions. And then when it comes time, the ones that bulb up really nice and I think are fabulous, I could then select those and get my own seed. That may be what I do. I can't say for sure, you guys. I'm feeling onion rich right now. God bless you.